do you believe that Cam's struggles were just a one-year thing?
Absolutely, I believe it. And obviously, I'm not the only one to believe it because we're doing a story on someone else who believes it. And I'm sure there could be more stories paid to this same cause. It's pretty obvious. Anyone who will argue any different will be classified as a dummy. But I'm sure there's no dummies here on this set, so no one would say the contrary. Look, man, dog, we have lived this experience. Not only life have we lived, but we've also lived the NFL experience where you bet on the culture, not the players. Like, you're a gambling man. Think about the bet that you have to place when you're talking about, should I bet on these individuals or should I bet on the character, the culture that resets all these individuals? Why does everyone step up? Or at least in your mind, you think you have to step up, tighten up when you become a New England Patriot. You want to know why? Because of that culture. That culture painted on you makes you say, attention, because you realize what's at play. You understand the accountability that's necessary to become a New England Patriot. It's not the same. Talk about a lowly team, and I hate to single any team out, Jacksonville, any team out there, but when you think about a team that is lost its way in terms of culture, you don't think about the same level of accountability. So that's all we're talking about right here. The subscribed beliefs. What a culture is one, whatever's being rewarded in the same place, but two, the subscribed beliefs. Everyone paying their subscription in thought, words, and actions to one epicenter that lands right here, and it's the Bill Belichick Patriot way. That's all we're talking about right here. So let me give it to you in this version. Let's go to track and field early. Do you know what the world record is, women's world record in the 100-meter is? Do you know what the time is?
10:46.
10:49. Flo Joe. Yeah, 10:49 Flo Joe. Okay. Same, I didn't use the men for a reason because the men run hurdles, but at a longer distance. What is the women's 100-meter hurdle world record? It's to be a guess. I had to Google it too, so don't feel bad.
I'm going to say 11:13.
I thought that too. 12:20. Acho. Now that's Kendrick Harrison. Flojo and Kendrick Harrison. Go get it, girls. Why do they run 1.71 seconds slower?
Obstacles in the way.
Obstacles in the way. No matter what obstacles in your way, with flawless technique, with you actually being committed, without you even breaking stride, you're running 1.71 seconds slower at the best, at the peak level in comparison to the same race.
So where are you going?
What do you mean where I'm going? I'm going down the track. Run with me. So here's the thing. The hell? Racing these ladies. Here's the thing. Here's the obstacles faced by Cam Newton. The hurdles that you act like didn't slow him down, didn't slow them down. Most opt-outs because of COVID, 8 players. Didn't sign Cam until July, 4th of July style. Injuries to Edelman, Gilmore, Sony Michel, Burkhead, Damian Harris, etc. Lack of weapons, Jacoby and Myers, Demir Bird, stop playing. Lost 4 one-possession games, 4, deep in the opponent's territory late in that game. Those are the hurdles. That's why even at a world record pace, you're still going to run slower than you could without those same hurdles. This year, guess what Cam is running? Not the 100-meter hurdles, the 100-meter dash. He's going to be faster just because the terrain is different. Ooh, I nailed it.
That was a very well contrived argument.
That's the word? Okay, reset. I know you didn't mean contrived. What you talking about, Willie?
If Cam Newton's struggles last year were isolated to last year for Cam Newton, I might believe that Cam Newton's struggles were a one-year thing. Okay. But Marcellus, Wiley, I hate to remind the viewers, because I love Cam Newton, that Cam Newton actually has the worst completion percentage, not since 2020, since 2016. The bottom 4 names on that list, Cam Newton, Blake Bortles, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Baker Mayfield. Cam Newton actually has the second worst passer rating since 2016, not 2020, 2016. The bottom 5 on that list, Blake Bortles, once again, Joe Flacco, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Mitch Trubisky, and Cam Newton finds himself at second to last. Since 2016, not 2020. Let's not have some sort of recency arrogance, as if Cam Newton has just been recently struggling. Cam Newton has been struggling for half a decade now, passing-wise. Had a great year in 2017. Let's make no mistake about it. Had a great year in 2017. But the whole body of work over the last 5 years has been a struggle. But let me tell you what I don't like and what we unfortunately have given credence to.
I don't like. What?
My sophomore year in college, I go to the national championship game at the University of Texas. We play here in Pasadena, the Rose Bowl against Alabama. It was the first of Alabama's run of championships. We lose.
Y'all lost, huh?
Quarterback Colt McCoy got hurt. I won't go down that line.
Ah, excuses.
My junior year, we go 5-7. Oh my God, how did we go from national championships to 5-7? So now my senior year comes around. I'm the senior, the big man on campus. But we have freshmen who enroll, never been at Texas before, and these freshmen are like, yeah, I'm gonna get us back. We gonna get back to the national championship. That last year was just a struggle. You know what I'm thinking as a senior who's been here? How you know? You just got here. So how you know if last year's 5-7 season was a one-year thing? You don't know anything about what it takes to be great. I've been to the mountaintop of the national championship. I've been to the lows of 5-7. So I know what it takes, but who are you to speak on these matters? That's how I feel about Kendrick Bourne right now. How you know if it was a one-year thing? You weren't in the locker room. How you know if it was a one-year thing? You weren't in a receiving corps. You don't know what Cam Newton was doing day in and day out. So we shouldn't even really give credence to the fact that Kendrick Bourne is saying this because, Sal, how does he know what it takes to get the Patriots to where the Patriots need to be? Where I'm going to end this lap is by ending this discussion and dropping the hammer on you, even though I really do care for you as a human being. All of last year's offseason turmoil, the shortened COVID season, all of those things, it actually benefited offenses. Offenses scored more points last year than they ever have in NFL history. However, the New England Patriots scored less points than they have in the last 2 decades. So while offenses had a resurgence like we've never seen in the history of the NFL, the New England Patriots offense led by Cam Newton went back 2 whole decades. Marcellus, Wiley, you cannot make that make sense, sir, because I couldn't, and I tried.
Great point. Great point. I can't make it make sense. You know I'm going to try. I'm going to die trying. Let me say that. First thing I took from you is you're telling me that Cam is stuck being a hurdler. You just telling me that. That's all I took from that. Cam, you ain't going to never run fast. You ain't going to never go out there and have no terrain and diversity on that terrain. You're lying. I want to remind you who Cam Newton is. And let's just start in recent history because you want to keep giving me 2020 in totality, 21 total touchdowns and, 10 interceptions? Okay, that's great. That's not horrible, but I get it. Even though Cam Newton had the highest percentage of touchdowns for his team than any other player in the NFL. Oh, so you mean if you aggregate all of our touchdowns, I had the highest percentage of them of everybody you could talk about, including Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, the MVP, whoever you want to name? Yes, you, Cam Newton. You were the biggest part for your team's success, or if you want to call it lack of success, so be it. Call it the hurdles. But you forget week 8 on when Cam Newton, it started to fire. Beep, 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 beep. I told you 21 total touchdowns, but from week 8, he had 14 total touchdowns and only 3 picks. You think Bill Belichick didn't notice that, maybe the light did flick on in Cam Newton's mind? You give me an example where you talk about you've been to the mountaintop. You lied to yourself. You didn't go to the mountaintop. You were close to the mountaintop. Y'all lost. The mountaintop is winning it all. If someone would have transferred or a freshman would have walked in with Cam Newton's mindset, maybe y'all would have won it all your senior year instead of you just limping into the combine talking about your quad hurt and then you're not going to get drafted as high as you should have. See what happens to you when you don't have the Cam mentality? This is Cam's mentality. Do you know Cam Newton has had 3 winning seasons in his career? Okay.
Is that good?
No, that's not good, but I'm going to tell you what's good about it. All 3 of Cam's winning seasons immediately followed a year where he had a losing record. You tried to say I couldn't make sense of that. So you keep telling me how Cam's a loser. He's always a loser. He's a perennial hurdler. Okay, that's cute. But what does he always do in response to losing? Hey!
Not always.
No, I'm going to say always because I got to go over hyperbole. You caught that. All 3 of Cam's winning seasons, once again, come after a losing season. Was last year a winning season or losing season? Losing season. The numbers suggest that Cam Newton's going to rebound. I told you I could make it make sense, dog. I'm a pretzel champion over here.
You like those dudes on the street that try to do magic tricks?
Yeah.
And, all they doing is swindling.
Yeah.
So, Cam hasn't had a winning season since 2017, big dog.
Man, hold on. He was hurt for a year and a half. Don't do that. Don't play with the calendar like that.
6-8,
Don't
2018.
Like that. Don't do that.
Then he was hurt 2019, 7-9 in 2020. Here's all we got to understand. Cam Newton is not the same Cam Newton we wanted him to be.
Okay.
3 winning seasons in 9 seasons, Sel. 3 and 9. Cam's highs are incredibly high, but his lows are incredibly low. Cam Newton is the antithesis of Dak Prescott.
Oh, wow.
To bring it all full circle. Dak Prescott, consistently good. His highs will never touch or have never touched Cam Newton's highs, and his lows will probably never touch Cam Newton's lows. Dak Prescott is just here. Meanwhile, Cam Newton jumps up and goes down. He jumps up and he goes down. Right now, though, Cam Newton is just down. He's below the mean. He's below the median. Cam Newton is not the same Cam Newton who we used to see. He used to give us highs and give us lows. Now all we're seeing is lows, Sal. There's no way it was a one-year thing, because you would have to be banking on Kendrick Bourne, banking on Hunter Henry, banking on Jonnu Smith, banking on Nelson Aguilar. Who are you banking on to say, okay, Cam Newton, you gonna come back, and this is why? Randy Moss isn't joining the Patriots. Terrell Owens isn't joining the Patriots. Jerry Rice in his prime ain't joining the Patriots. Cam Newton's 8 passing touchdowns last year, they cannot completely quadruple and change this from being a one-year thing to the Patriots miraculously being great.
Oh, stop that. Josh Allen doubled his every single year he's been in the league, and Cam Newton can, and he's a former MVP. You trying to say it's not in his DNA, Kendrick Lamar, anymore? Boy, stop. Tell me this. Is Tom Brady accurate with the football? Hell yeah. Then why in the hell does Cam Newton, at his low, have a higher completion percentage than Tom Brady last year? That was a Super Bowl winning MVP year at that. Does Russell Wilson know how to throw the ball down the field accurately? Hell yeah. So then why does Cam Newton have a higher completion percentage and passer rating on downfield throws 20 yards or more than the same Russell Wilson? Did Michael Vick know how to run the football? Hell yeah. So then why is Cam Newton on his lowest of levels? You talking about how bad he is, have more rushing touchdowns than Michael Vick ever had in one season. If that is low, Acho, I don't know if you know what high is.